KINGTUCK is in the motherfucking building.
Let's go.
You doing, Yayo? What's up, man?
On this one, the man throwing the ball and the person calling the play.
All right.
Early in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yeah.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Chris.
Herbert. That is caught by Carmichael. And
Yeah,
they'll get this route
everything.
past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. This is brought in by Casper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 33 yards that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays.
These ain't nothing but $100. The Xbox Gen 2s.
They got hit by 1-2 punch those last couple of plays.
I send you a picture of them. Take them bitches back.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Oh.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give Henry another shot. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
R.E. Johnson with the light. Appreciate the light, sir.
On the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
What's going on, Facebook? All right, I see you over there watching, Maurice. Need to come over here and get your ass whipped, man.
All even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
7-7.
All right. Let's go. What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, everybody? 7-7. Man, Yayo's back. Shout out to Yayo.
second down, Lynch. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Out of the gun now on third down. Open man.
Do that no more.
Favor Dave Casper. And they'll get him down on the other
What you
side
just did.
of midfield.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Jack, you get
So just
anything?
sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game.
Oh, man, fuck that up.
Throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. Touchdown! Harold Carmichael. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Aviators have taken the lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far.
You only got that score because I moved my man around.
Touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
Where you at? What level you at now, Golden? Yeah. I'm at about 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
7-14. Goddamn. So what up?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Damn. That ain't good.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second.
What are you talking about?
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but he
Oh,
stopped in there
oh
for
my
nothing.
God.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down.
That's a touchdown,
And now let
man.
him find some.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Harold Carmichael. 46 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Oh, I think I missed that.
Tucker with the extra
Oh, went in.
point, and we are tied at 14.
Yeah.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a give running left with Lynch. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Give me that. Gilmore.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row.
Uh-oh.
We hit 3 in a row. Because
uh-oh.
these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in.
Oh, what happened right there, but I'm glad it happened.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, the run with Lynch. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching.
Right there.
There's another first down run right there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For every one time something like this works, it seems like it blows up about 10 times. And sure enough, they'll wind up losing yards here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Harold Carmichael. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Aviators have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that
okay, time to cut your scoring out.
As they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Got a lot going on over here.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded right around the 8. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Calm it down a little bit. Think you can play or something.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And
like that little play
on the deep ball.
Well, he certainly thought he had an...
Are you ready?
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They snap it to Fields, and Ingram holds it in. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Room here to run. Touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 48 yards. And the Aviators go up by 2 touchdowns.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house.
No, I was on my way to buy it, and it jumped from like 640 all the way to fucking 800 within 10 minutes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Herbert's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be taken down.
He got him before he even got there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On first down, Justin Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got
man, you watched that Michigan game today?
Pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A little running back is a beast.
Now a second down throw for the end zone.
Yeah, they turned up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Gonna throw on third down with Herbert. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down.
Hopefully they'll move up one.
A first and goal. Running from the gun with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made by Chase Young. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Lynch up the middle. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Damn, what was that?
Connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields. And he's got Shockey. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On second down, here's Henry.
Yeah, you got that.
12 yards there and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA
Slow you
Sports.
down, buddy. Well, definitely.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped the touchdown. Tony Gonzalez.
He's in zone, man. He's in zone, man.
Yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, okay. Keep thinking
Don't
that.
forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From the 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Lynch running the counter. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on
Whenever you ready, Swag. You can come on in here and get you some.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. And he's across
28-28 over here right now.
43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll run again with Lynch. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he's got it to about the 40.
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, a run, Patterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. An inside run with Lynch. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. On 4th down, Fields.
Oh, no!
It's the tight end, Casper.
That's
21 yards there. A big play.
Oh, shit.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That was
1st and 10,
bullshit.
it's Patterson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Lynch. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out. Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up. Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be
not
tackled
evenly
just
matched.
shy of the 25.
I wish you would stop saying that. What do you see that's even out there on the field?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but
yeah.
they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense,
it's caught inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Quick work. Quick work. Quick touchy. Quick touchdown.
Here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
and while it
I'm gonna let you go into
appears
overtime with me.
by scoring the touchdown,
I'm gonna let you
still
go into
down
overtime.
one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Okay.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
28
And
seconds.
partner, we've got a tie
28
game
seconds
here in the
left in
fourth.
this game.
So here comes the kickoff now.
The skill ain't that
all even
good,
here
man.
in this 4th quarter.
All right,
This one
show me.
fielded at the 5. And he'll
Show
take
me.
it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Show me. Well, let me pick this play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get in the field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. but it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge
Dun,
of his
dun,
own.
dun, dun, dun,
Make sure
dun.
all eyes
Dun,
are on
dun,
him.
dun, dun,
All
dun,
focus is locked in.
dun.
Gonna call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
All right.
Back to throw.
Yeah.
Fields.
Yeah.
As he throws there, incomplete. This defense looking
What you gonna do
impenetrable
now?
3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
I'm gonna cover everybody.
All eyes on
Oh, I
Fields.
forgot about that
That's
bullshit.
caught by his
Okay.
tight end, Shockey. So now with
I
6
forgot
seconds
about that.
remaining,
I
we
forgot
get a
about that.
timeout on the field.
Nigga, you on your own 35-yard line. You ain't about to score shit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
See?
Now Fields.
Distractions.
It's incomplete with a clock showing
Distractions.
just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Fields.
Nigga. Give me that! Oh!
And it's incomplete. And here
Go to
in
overtime with me, though.
If the
You can
team
go to
that
over.
receives
It's
the ball
cool.
scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and
But
kick
if
a
I get the
field goal,
ball back, though,
the
it's
other
over.
team
You know
gets
that, right?
possession to either
I
match
get the
it
ball,
or
though,
score
it's
a
over.
touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Good game. You left it all in the field, too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt
Give me that, nigga.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Hated the shit out of you, didn't I? Let me go and get you out of here, man. Let me go and get you out of here. Let me go and get you out of here. Let me go and get you out of here, dog.
Where they're out of the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
Let me go and get you out of here.
Just talking to the special teams
Not with this slow
coordinator
kick meter.
now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football.
What was we saying about skill level and being better then?
And try and win this game.
All right, okay.
That
All
was
right,
an
all right,
excellent come
okay.
from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.
Okay.
Both offense and defense were clicking. They're gonna feel
Who's
good
better
about
than
this
who?
one.
Boy, are they ever, because
Okay.
the deficit they faced
Okay.
certainly wasn't small.
All right.
They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from
Dun
behind
dun dun
victory?
dun 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 dun. I'm finna buy one of these damn 100K packs. Let's see if I get lucky. They owe me a fucking LTD this week. I usually get one every week. 84. 87 Carl Banks. 85 Dante Hall. Okay, that Carl Banks should be about 100K. Get my money back. Now they got you on a legend run. Mm-hmm. Going in with 3,000. We rolling. Catch me riding dirty. Catch me riding dirty. Catch me riding dirty. Cushenberry. Huh. I need two. Got 3 more rows. Mm. Oh, 92 today. None in there. All that stuff that just came up.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
This time, both of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing first play is Herbert. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there. Let's go.
They start the drive with Lynch. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 22, Montana. That's complete to Christian Okoye. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Out of the...
They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They will look to throw. Montana. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Henry up the middle. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. We're scoreless after 1.
$190. Damn. We came up.
Like these cars, I knew they was gonna dip, but boy.
I'm telling you, they had a crash today, my friend.
And the big shocker is that damn center, man. I'm tempted to buy it. I wouldn't. I did not
What's
expect
the price
that
at?
center.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This is brought in by Casper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man. It's Harold Carmichael. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Ditka. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
All right. 7-0.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Hey.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Montana.
Hey.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's what you get, apparently.
Oh, he fucking do. Ice on it. Damn. $14, which
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. He's got Casper over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
How they doing that?
I'm I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Touchdown! Calvin Johnson, 35 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Moore, the man in motion. On 2nd and 9, Vick. And his throw is incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Michael Vick. That's caught by the Hall of Famer, Casper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 2nd and 10, Vick.
Oh, my God.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That goes for a gain of 31.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion.
19.
Again, it's Vick. And that is incomplete here.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, Vick again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
More the man in motion. On 3rd down, Vick. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go, Reed, go! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
This nigga's a 30 hot
Now
rod.
here's Vick. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
19-18. Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, Vick. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
18 Rattler.
Vick, 3rd and goal. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Ready? Cut 19.
4th down, Vick. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown! Eric Dickerson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Very short kick taken right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
These two teams all tied after 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Herbert now. And that'll be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. How about that?
Wow.
They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Herbert. Johnson's got it complete.
Oh, Calvin.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away.
You better block
following
him
the
too.
touchdown.
Block him.
From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the race.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Vic to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
3rd and short yardage.
Yeah.
Vic. Got a man
Oh my
complete,
God.
Calvin Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Give me that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
That's caught out left side by Casper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Julius Peppers. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. 22-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Wow.
And touchdown. Harold Carmichael in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half,
I want to know why
tied on the scoreboard.
the X factors keep coming off at halftime.
And the tackle going to be made right there.
And I know
at
they
the
own.
25-yard line.
Oh, I got them saved. Got the team locked in. At halftime, they keep making me gotta keep.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety who fired in there to blow that play up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 19, trap 19, trap 50, trap 60.
On 2nd and 12, Vick. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, Vick out of the gun. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to it, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Inside give to Dickerson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson, his 2nd touchdown of the night as they have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I hate you
I'm sure
motherfuckers
this
always
isn't a novel thought, but
grabbing your
maybe run
can
some
and
simpler
stopping it.
routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot.
Ooh, I hate
Defense
that.
certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Say hello to Haloti Ngata. He gets there on the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Dickerson trying the right side. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Dickerson on the handoff. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. A 1st down carry for Henry. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing, Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Herbert gonna throw. He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Now Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Herbert to throw. And this one's not in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go. Stop.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
I only get